Cherokee Chuck from Elkhorn, Wisconsin. I have a 99 Electric Glide Classic. Pretty much the stereo is obsolete after 60, 65 miles an hour. Got this kicker system put in, and on my way home, I was able to ride at 85 mile an hour, still listen to Willie Nelson funking out acoustic notes, note for note, so you can hear it.
Awesome. How about the installation of the kicker on Klock Werks?
Actually, we picked it up. We didn't even have it installed here, and I would say less than 45 minutes. We had the fairing off, the amp on, the speakers located, wired, putting everything back together in less than an hour. And that was not without previously having any knowledge how to do so. We were actually going from the instructions.
Yeah, so tell us about your Klock Werks FLARET windshield.
I got the FLARET windshield before anything else here, and actually rode it around town for a weekend as a little test thing. And I noticed a difference riding around town. So I went ahead with the installation and got the windshield put on, the little 6.5 inch. And it wasn't until my ride towards Sturgis that I realized with all the motor work that's on my bike, I literally get 100 miles per tank. That's a lot of stops, a lot of cigarette breaks. I started noticing increasing power or fuel mileage from different fuel points that I would normally stop at, and realizing I still had a half a tank of fuel when I'm stopping for what would normally be a whole tank. A lot of crosswind going west, so I did notice the increased mileage, but not as much as I noticed when I left Wall with a full tank. It's like 85 miles to Sturgis. That's just about my tank worth. I got there with a little bit more than half a tank and was able to ride it back and forth to work without getting any more fuel until I left. On the way home, coming across Minnesota, back toward Wisconsin, I didn't have the crosswinds that I experienced going west. And I actually got 174 miles out of a tank of fuel. I thought something was wrong with my gauge. I damn near doubled my fuel mileage. Just the windshield. It paid for itself before I got home.
Wow, that's awesome. I don't know if you've gotten that.
That's a true story.
Yeah, that's cool.
It changed everything about the ride. It really did. And then the kicker was the kicker of it, you know, so now I'm going faster with less turbulence and more music.
Tell us about the NavBag.
I like the NavBag. At first it was a little odd because I was used to 3 or 4 different pouches, you know, cigarettes in one spot, sunglasses in another, and this was one unit. However, it was waterproof. I did keep everything in a plastic bag anyway, because that's just what I do. But I noticed that it was deceivingly roomy. I have a Bursa 45 that I carry with me, legally. And it fits in there with my cigarettes and my extra glasses and all kinds of little stuff that you're gonna store not in your pockets. And yeah, it was still plenty of room in it. I'm Cherokee Chuck from Elkhorn, Wisconsin. I own a tattoo studio in Sturgis, South Dakota during the rally as well. And I end up riding back and forth. And I love my windshield. I love my NavBag, and the sound system's actually keeping everything to where I can hear it. It's a little too loud.
Cool.
It really is a little too loud. I'm sitting at maybe 5, 6 out of maybe a 10,
yeah.
and it's all there.